Just who is that man who's moving with the greatest of ease on the flying trapeze? It's me. All right. I'm just getting started, all right? I'm practicing. Tough crowd.
It's a beautiful day, don't you know? It's a beautiful day.
This is The Thread.
Hey guys, I am going to learn how to fly with the greatest of ease on the flying trapeze. I'm at the Circus Harmony Experience with Trapeze STL, and that's the game plan, to learn how to do this with ease. You know Circus Harmony, right? You don't? Oh, you got to hear their story.
Circus Harmony is St. Louis's only social circus school. That means that we teach everything circus, from clowning to flying trapeze. Once a year, our top students, the St. Louis Arches, perform with Circus Flora. But we are primarily a social circus, so we use the teaching and performing of circus arts to motivate social change by building character in individuals and by building bridges between communities. Our Peace Through Pyramids partnership for over a decade, we had one with a Jewish Arab youth circus in Israel. The last time we were in Israel, we got stranded because of the bombing in Gaza. We came home. 4 days later, Ferguson erupted. And so we started a Peace Through Pyramids partnership with Ferguson, and that has now become a master Peace Through Pyramids partnership with kids from Ferguson and Webster Groves and Kirkwood and Chesterfield. We bring them all together and we teach them it doesn't matter where you're from, what school you go to, race, religion. What matters is what you do. And when you focus on what connects you instead of what divides you, you can create something amazing. This evolved. What happened was we saw that while kids were learning to flip, fly, and fling, they also learned important life skills like focus, persistence, teamwork. Because we started having kids from all different places, they learned cooperation. They learned how to resolve conflicts. We have a partnership coming up with our Puerto Rican partners. They will be here July 1st to the 15th, touring around St. Louis. When we went down to Puerto Rico last year for the first time, and we visited some of the most hurricane-ravaged parts of the island, we had put together a show with the Puerto Rican kids and our kids, and we brought joy and inspiration and hope. But who we touched the deepest were the kids we worked with. These teenagers felt that they had been abandoned and nobody cared about them. What we do is we teach young people to be successful in circus and in life. Just want the kids who come up through our program to be good humans and to help make the world a better place.
Oh, I love Circus Harmony. I love what they do. They're taking circus out of the big top and making a difference everywhere they go. Now it's time for me to learn how to fly on the flying trapeze. Brad Smith joining us. Trapeze STL, man, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming to fly with us.
Okay, what do I need to know? I mean, I've seen it happen before, so I've seen it perform, so it's that easy, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's it. So we'll just send you up there and see what you remember from what you saw. No. We'll talk to you on the ground. So I'm gonna go over the takeoff with you for your first swing. That's the most important part, so that it works for you. And then after that, you're gonna swing out. I'm gonna have you hook your knees on the bar, just like you were practicing a second ago. And then I'm gonna have you take your hands off. And you're gonna arch and reach. And that's basically practice for eventually in a class, we will try to end with a catch. If the flyer can put their hands in the right place and do everything. But the most important part is the experience, enjoying the experience.
I'm ready.
Because how many times do you get to do flying trapeze in your life?
Exactly. Who gets to do that on a regular basis? Hey, I tell you what I did. Yeah, you do. I tell you what I did get to do.
What?
I got to do some fly fishing.
Nice.
With a group called Fly Fishers at the Crossing. And it's so much more than fishing that's taking place in this organization.
It's a men's fellowship for men that have the passion for fly fishing. We try to strengthen their faith through community service, through charity, and through brotherhood. In 2007, we had a fly fishing class. It was at a local church, and after we did our trip, there were 6 guys. After we did our trip, they were so excited they wanted to continue. Today, that's 12 years later, we have 180 members. You know, they come here for the fly fishing. That's the hook to get them in. But once they're here, about a year, 2 years later, they always will say, our motto is, and they'll say it, you know, this isn't about the fly fishing, is it? And I said, no, it isn't. Now you got it. It's about the community of men being together. I think a lot of women can be together and talk about stuff, but guys just don't do that very often. And when they see the opportunity and they can trust that opportunity, they take it.
Sometimes for guys, they need some excuse to get together and do stuff together.
Guys need friends. We need guys that can come up to us and say, hey, don't go there, you know.
Initially, I got involved in the group because I was going to a church. We were new to the church, and I really didn't know any guys there. I tend to be closest to the guys that I laugh with the most. And I would say some of the best friends that I have in life are in this group.
It's just allowed me the same thing. Community, outstanding friendships. Some of my best friends right now are from this community. And we do have a lot of guys in the group that don't fly fish. They just want to be a part of the fellowship. They want to be a part of this group of men.
I've learned how to kind of keep my mouth shut sometimes and listen. And I think it's helped me understand people better.
It's a lot about our relationships with each other and also what we can give back to the community.
We help out with Rankin Jordan, a pediatric bridge hospital, Ronald McDonald House, the Scouts.
All kinds of ways for men to come together, do something meaningful, and that just bonds us even more than just being on the water fly fishing.
Sometimes when you bring a guy who can't chew gum and walk at the same time and now he's an outstanding fly fisherman, more than that is how we affect the community and the lives of other people. And I think that's what affects other guys.
I'm gonna get this on you. Your left hand's gonna be holding on back here. Your right hand is gonna be out in front. So straight out in front, eye level. Okay, so at this moment, she's gonna lean you out. Don't worry about the bar. The bar still looks really far away. If you reach for the bar, you're going the wrong direction. She's gonna lean you out and then bring the bar to you. So keep your weight into the belt. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and lean out. The more you lean, the more you feel me pull back. There. Now, I'm gonna straighten you out a little bit. Okay, I want you to put more weight into the belt with your stomach and bring your shoulders back. There you go. That's it. And when you're up there, keep that same stance you got right here. Then she says ready, that means bend your knees. And then she says hop, that means take a little bunny hop forward. Perfect. Okay, right hand out, left hand holding on back here, and let's go ahead and lean out. That's it, nice.
Hey Brad, how am I as a student?
Doing pretty good so far.
I hope I'm better as a student at flying trapeze than I am at fly fishing, because I finally gave it a go, and let's just say there was a little bit of operator error.
There you go, good man, good cast. This could be a fish, this one. Yeah, just swing like we did before. Swing it, don't stop it. Slap it, hammer it down like you're hammering a nail. Cast like you normally do, it's okay. You're just gonna see, you're just gonna see it's, here, I'll help you.
Any minute now.
Good, get your mend in there, good. Get another mend, there you go, all right. Keep an eye on it, rod tip down, point at it, concentrate on it. Now you're in the zone, excellent, excellent. This deserves a fish. Oop, that could have been a hit right there. Oh, there it is, something. Okay, you gotta really bring it up fast. I don't know what it was. Okay.
Now we can catch one. That was terrible. Redo that one. Oh. That's not good either.
So, we can talk about this on the ground all day, but the best way to learn is by going up.
All right, going up. Stay tuned. It's really high.
Our first mission is to bring glory to God. That's why we're here. We have a talent, it just happens to be banking.
So M1 Bank is banking on a mission fueled by the power of purpose.
It gets a point in your life where you got to live it every day, not just believe it.
I'm believing that this is going to catch on and we're all going to thread up.
For us in our house, this is how we're going to serve the Lord and His purpose. And we're going to do it through the financial institution that happens to be called M1 Bank.
Do you know someone who is committed to changing lives in your community? Well, don't keep it a secret. Tell us about it. We're always looking for story ideas from all around the area, and you can help us find them. If you know of a neighbor or a good Samaritan devoting their time and talents to helping others, then go to our website and send us an email to sowhat@thethreadstl.com. You can also contact us on our Facebook page, and you just might see it on the thread because we love sharing the good news happening all around our town.
Hey, Threadheads, thanks for joining us this morning. Are you picking up on a theme here? We're like bringing joy, creating community, transforming lives. That's what this show is all about. We are so much stronger when we come together than we ever are when we separate and divide. We want to continue this mission. We want to help this city thread up and be the most it can be. So, you want to be a part of the team? You want to help us on that mission? Go to thethreadstl.com and learn how you can be a threadhead and help us thread up, y'all. It's hard to believe we're in season 3 of The Thread, considering that in the beginning, Virginia and I knew next to nothing about owning a show or running a nonprofit. Circle of Advisors Securus has been a part of the Thread Circle of Advisors since day 1, walking alongside us as we walk out this new journey that God has called us to. And if they can help a couple of hot messes like me and Virginia, they can certainly help you too.
Tim, we've been proud to walk alongside of The Thread, and we'd be honored to walk alongside of you too.
Hi, I'm Tim.
Hi, I'm Virginia. Nice to meet you.
Wait, did you say Virginia?
Uh-huh.
You mean I'm counting on Virginia to keep me safe and teach me how to do the flying trapeze?
Oh my gosh, this is going higher and it won't stop! Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this right now! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!
Absolutely.
Isn't that ironic? Okay, great. Do you love circus?
I do love circus.
I think it's so cool how y'all use circus for so many things. Like the Circus Flora, circus clowns on call. What do you see what they do?
Well, hello! We are from Circus Flora. We are the Clowns on Call. Clowns on Call is an outreach program by Circus Flora, and we've been rocking and rolling for almost, well, 5 years now. Under the leg! It was an idea from David Balding, who was our founder. He wanted to bring the circus to a lot of the kids and families who couldn't come to the big top. And one of the big communities that can't come to the big top are kids in the hospital. We are a traveling circus. We're not going town to town, we're going room to room. Sometimes I feel like they're giving us too much credit because we're having fun too. So it's fun for me. There's another element to it. I like lightening people's loads.
It's personally satisfying when you can find a kid who's not feeling good, not feeling well, sad, and you can turn them around to where they are having a good time.
I think almost every day we hear a parent say, that is the first time my kid has smiled all week.
How cool is it to be able to use your vocation, what you do naturally, to serve other people?
Oh, that's the best. I feel like it gives hope to all the outcast kids out there who have all these weird skills and talents and things that they don't know what to do with, to say like, no, you could use it in a way that you wouldn't believe that you could, in a way to brighten up people's lives and make them happier. Whatever it is that you have inside of you in your little toolkit, whether it be music or comedy or slapstick or whatnot, that it's like, I'll find something that makes this kid light up. If you look into your heart and think about what you're best at and how you want to contribute, there's a way for everybody to help bring something and bring light to other people.
Those clowns are doing some awesome work. Great what they're doing in the hospital. I plan on not going to the hospital today. Some might say I'm in the hot seat right now. Hey, Virginia.
Yeah?
I got a few questions and a little bit of time on my hands. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
That means it's time for the hot seat right here on the thread. Oh yeah, it's hot seat time and we got Virginia in the hot seat. No, not that Virginia, Trapeze Virginia, and she is ready to go. All right, Virginia, 30 seconds on the clock, 5 questions. Okay. Clock will start after I ask the first question, and the topic is trapeze.
Oh, fantastic.
All right, so you got this. All right, here we go. In a flying trapeze act, the person who flies is called the flyer. The person who catches is called the...
catcher.
Yeah! All right. When the catcher holds the flyer by the feet and one arm, it's called a what position?
Oh, man.
Wings.
I need some help, Brad. What?
Wait, you can shout it out.
Angel? Angel?
Angel, yeah, that's right.
Good job, good job.
Both flyers and catchers use this to keep their hands and arms free from sweat. Chug, yes! Jules Leotard invented the trapeze act back in 1859. He's also the namesake of a trapeze performer's outfit known as the...
Leotard.
Leotard, yeah! And what is the most common name of a trapeze performer's best friend?
Tim.
Close. Annette. Annette, you see, because he got the net in case they... Best... Okay. Hey, guess what, Virginia?
What?
You just conquered the hot seat! Yeah, way to go, girl! Hey, Threadheads, you no doubt know Don Brown.
Don Brown Chevrolet. Don Brown Chevrolet. Don Brown Chevrolet.
And you probably know that Don has a flair for fashion and a knack for cars, but he also has a heart for people.
I learned from my father a long time ago, it's not about one person, it's about the entire community. It is a car business, but it's a people business. It's about the people. It's not about the products, it's about the people.
If you're in the market for a car, come to Don Brown, where it's people over process.
And we're proud to be part of the Thread family, and we'd love to be part of your family.
Hey, Threadheads, welcome to Season 3. I hope you're enjoying the show. We're so thankful to be here each and every Saturday morning on Fox 2. But we want to let you know, this is not a Fox 2 show. This is a nonprofit, independent 501c3 show. And we need your support to keep it going. Please go to our website, thethreadstl.com, hit the donate button, and help support this mission. If you believe in what we're doing, please help us continue to thread up, y'all.
Heavy rains and thunderstorms are saturating the St. Louis area. Our rivers and streams are on the rise and the ground is drenched. Now weather forecasts call for even more rain throughout the month. Overland flooding is a very real possibility, and your home could be at risk. We all live in a flood zone, and MSD wants to make sure you are protecting your home from flood damage. Go to knowyourzone.org to learn what you need to do to safeguard your property.
What? Our time's almost up together already? You mean I gotta wait till next Saturday? That's way too long. We gotta catch up during the week. I got a great idea. Hey, why don't you follow us on social media? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know, we've got content that doesn't actually fit on our 30-minute show, right? And we're adding new messages all the time. So follow us, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's our way to keep up with you throughout the week. And we can thread up all week long. Follow us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. See you soon.
Good. Legs up. Okay, we'll get it next time forward. Look at the bar, legs up. Hook your knees.
Virginia! Virginia!
Yes, stay right there. And hands off. All right, you reach back, look up, up, up. Nice, sit up, grab the bar. Very good, legs down in front. 3 kicks and we're gonna tuck. Kick forward, back, forward, go, tuck. Yes! That is it. Nailed it, nailed it.
All right, stomach right on the edge. Right hand, left hand, that's it. Duck down, legs together. Nicely done.
Oh, Brett, that's a rush.
Dude, you nailed it, that was great.
Man, I don't know if I'm cut out to be a trapeze artist, but maybe I need a different job. I do have a lead on one. I know a gal that works at the DoubleTree who may be able to put a good word in for me. She's awesome. Hello.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing well, how are you?
I'm good, my name is Chiquita.
Chiquita's amazing. She really is. I mean, she's got a great smile. She's the most real, authentic person you could ever expect to meet.
Would you like a cookie or water?
Sure. I'll take both.
She loves people. She loves to help others.
I keep the lobby nice and clean. I clean the bathrooms, I take out trash. I run stuff upstairs to the guests if they need anything from like toothpaste to trash bags or towels or anything they need.
How long have you been working here?
I've been working here for 2 years.
Yeah? Do you think you could put a word in for me? Maybe give me a shot at working here?
Yes, I can. I also have a shirt for you, and I'm a certified trainer.
She's a great trainer. I mean, she can teach people how to do things that if I were to try to do that, it may not come across nearly as helpful to them.
So what would you like to do first? We can do the windows or we can do the trash.
Let's do the windows first.
All right, but you're gonna have to put your cookie down for us to do the window.
Like for good or just?
Yep.
I think I'm getting crumbs on it. Sorry.
That's okay.
St. Louis ARC is a social service organization that provides supports for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. People we support tend to have better on-time performance, better attendance, stay on the job longer than the general applicant pool. Our main focus is on the people we support and helping them be successful and independent and happy.
I've been in ARC since 2007.
What's that relationship meant to you?
That I got an organization that will stay with us and actually physically help us out through all the stuff that we need to get done.
You kind of become a mentor with them besides just teaching certain positions or a routine. And you need to be accessible.
So our next thing is we're gonna have to check our trash. So we're gonna have to glove up and put our gloves on. You have to put your cookie down to trash.
Got it, yeah, I'm learning that. It happens a lot.
Shakita has grown every single day. We do challenges with her, and she has exceeded all of them.
You know what I'd hide back here? Some more cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hide them right there, dude.
So we help people with the basic things, making sure they pay their bills, getting to the doctor, nutrition, all those sorts of things. But our real focus is, what do you want your social life to look like? Do you have friends? What do friends look like? How can you find these people? And then building relationship to make it deeper.
She has done very well. She surprised herself, and that's the best part of my job, is seeing somebody else grow.
Can you imagine your life without ARC?
Oh, no. If I don't have them, it's just basically nothing. Has anyone seen Tim? Where is he at? He has to finish work. Oh, what are you doing?
Hey, Chiquita, I was just checking the trash and the cookies.
Well, we can give you some cookies to go home with, but I don't think it's gonna work out. Can I have your name tag back, please?
Yeah, sure. I really can't get it right now. I'm holding cookies.
Well, that's okay. You can hold on to it for right now, but you can put a cookie down so you can give me your name tag.
I could.
Yeah.
But in my defense, those cookies were really good. I'm just saying. And Chiquita, she's something else, right? She was so patient with me. And I love the joy that she does her job with and the joy she brings into the DoubleTree there. I love how ARC is all about focusing on the best and the potential in people, and then able to offer that up to these employers, and they're the beneficiaries of it. And they don't just stop with the work side. They invest in the whole person at ARC, taking care of the social side and the personal side as well, surrounding them with a community, with joy, like Clowns on Call through Circus Flora. They take the joy of the circus and those clowns take it into some dark places where families and kids are dealing with some tough, tough things, but they bring some joy into the midst of it. Circus Harmony, bringing people together, promoting conversation, reconciliation, and understanding and relationship through the circus acts. And how about Fly Fishers at the Crossing? Man, to hear those men talk about just how important it is to have other men that they can trust and have friendship with, friendship, relationship, unity. You know, we just had a huge event here in St. Louis. The St. Louis Blues win the Stanley Cup, and we have a parade where 500,000 people packed into downtown to celebrate. And there wasn't a single problem. No conflict, just joy. We had those who had tents at the front of the line taking the covers off their tents so those behind them could see. We had folks helping children get to the front so they could see their favorite player. We had the waist parting so that a man in a wheelchair could make his way to the parade route so one of the players could push him down the parade route and he could enjoy the exuberance and joy of the event as well. Pure joy. What if we could come together and celebrate an even greater joy than that? What if we celebrated what we've received in Christ Jesus? Everlasting life with the Father, forgiveness of sins. Look, when Jesus died on the cross, it tells us that the curtain in the temple ripped from top to bottom. Now that's the curtain that separated the holiest of holies, the room that no one else could enter but the high priest, and he could only go in once a year. But it was ripped from top to bottom when Christ died on the cross because it had been done. The door was open for all to have access to the Father. And as Paul says in Romans 5:11, we rejoice in God the Father through our Lord Jesus Christ, in whom we've received reconciliation. And what if we could come together and celebrate that joy? Recognize that that's our strength. That's the unity. Look, unity isn't ours to create. We talk about it all the time. How can we create unity? How can we make it happen? It's not in the next program or event. Unity has already been taken care of in Christ Jesus. We just have to maintain it. Don't destroy it. When we recognize that we're fallen, that all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and we've been forgiven much, then we can know that others are just as worthy of that forgiveness, and we can come together in joy knowing that we've all received it. The gift is there for all of us. So what are we going to do? Can we come together? Are we going to maintain that unity, or are we going to destroy it with our pettiness? We've been loved beyond our wildest dreams. And because of that investment, now we can go out and love others just as we've been loved through Christ Jesus. What a gift. Well, that brings us to the end, but not the end. You know what I'm talking about. Hey ladies, I'm Tim. I'm the new Executive Director of Client Cookie Consumption, and we got an emergency in room 007. Gonna need a baker's dozens of cookies pronto, and I'll deliver them myself. So if you can just...
Tim, what are you doing? I'm gonna need my shirt back.
All right. Sorry. Still want the cookies.
Spot Media Production Group.